Ready? Disinvite.
Was Disinvite by Melvins off of their 1986 debut EP, Melvins, with an exclamation point. I've listened to a bit of Melvins throughout the years, all over their career. I really enjoy the Melvins. I'm not too familiar. I'm not too familiar with their stuff from the 80s. I think like 90s, 91, 92 is the earliest I've listened to. Um, that sounded like Melvins to me. That was good shit. We're listening to that today because we have a White Zombie track from 1986 in competition today. Well, it was recorded in 1986, but it was never released till 2016. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 15 of the White Zombie tournament. That's round two, day 8. So we're just a little over a week into round two. Round two is a 2-month round, so we'll be going for a while on that one. Today we have two songs that were recorded a year apart, but actually released full like 30 years apart, pretty much. Pretty close anyway, 29, no, 31 even. They were recorded about a year apart from each other, but were released about 31 years apart from each other. First up today is Black Friday, which was released on the cassette version of Gods on Voodoo Moon, and only the cassette version. So unless you had that on cassette for the longest time, you did not have that song until I think it didn't come out until it came from NYC, as far as like when you could actually get a physical copy. So you did have to wait about 30 years to get a physical copy if you didn't have the tape. Pretty sure it wasn't released since then. Oh, okay. So the cassette version was actually released in 1989. So this song didn't see the light of the day. This song didn't see the light of day for good 4 years after the EP was released. And its competition today is a similar situation, except it just wasn't put on there at all. It'll be going up against Scarecrow No. 2, which is a remake of Tales from the Scarecrow Man, apparently, which I really enjoyed Scarecrow Man. We only had that one a couple days ago. Yeah, there's a good chance 2 rounds from now, Tales from the Scarecrow Man could face Scarecrow No. 2, depending on which songs I end up liking better. So I guess we'll see how the remake of Tales from the Scarecrow Man is. But that's Scarecrow Man No. 2. It was recorded in 1986 for the EP Pig Heaven slash Slaughter the Gray. That EP only had 2 songs on it. They recorded 3 other songs for it, I think. 4 other songs. Scarecrow Man No. 2, Rain Insane, Paradise Fireball, and Red River Flow. And all 3 of those weren't released until it came from NYC in 2016. So both of these were songs you couldn't get otherwise, really, until then. I guess Scarecrow No. 2 was written in 1985 too, though, considering it was on Gods on Voodoo Moon as Tales from the Scarecrow Man. It's interesting. All right, so we have 2 songs that were released on It Came from NYC, pretty much. That's how most anyone heard of them, unless you had pirated copies or an old cassette tape for Black Friday, anyway. So here is Black Friday. That's pretty good. Really like the guitars that were going on, and the lyrics weren't as completely scattered as they sometimes are with early White Zombie so far. Uh, Definitely an easy to follow track. You either like the style of vocals or you don't, but the punk rock stuff was there. I mean, it was definitely a good noise rock song. A little rough, but that's to be expected from back then with the equipment they were using. All right, here's Scarecrow number two. Let's see how the remake of Scarecrow Man went. really just sounds like an extended jam session on Tales from the Scarecrow Man. It's an interesting note that that had a different guitarist and drummer than the original Scarecrow Man. And it was good, but I think it did go a little long for what it was. Really, I could see they're just jamming out. You know, maybe they weren't intending for it to end up on an album, and it wasn't on anything until 30 years after its release. So you know, kind of fucked up to advertise it as a brand new track though, like unreleased track from White Zombie when it's just a demo of another song that was released. I'm gonna go with Black Friday. I didn't have like a super strong preference towards either song really, but Black Friday was the original basically, or Scarecrow number 2 was just a reworking of a song, and I did like the original better anyway. Both super cool songs. Not downplaying them at all. Like I really did enjoy Black Friday. The nonsensical lyrics are fun. Fun in the first chorus, he says, "And I ran to my window. What did I see? I said to the man, I said, are you really? Could you really be Mr. Joe Jesus?" I don't know who Mr. Joe Jesus is, but he was excited to see him. Got social media if you want to talk about it. We've got Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We also have a TikTok account that you can view these videos shortened down if you feel like this is a little too long. Check that out. I will also link the songs as well as the tournament bracket down in the description. Although down below me here, you will see a URL. That URL will lead you to the tournament bracket as well. We have a Venmo and a Cash App. If you feel the need to donate to the channel in any way, we would appreciate it, although it's not necessary whatsoever. We are handing out a prize right now if you do donate at least $10. We have these No Ringo, No Life buttons. That's yours. Just throw me an address along with it, and you will have a free button. Well, it's not a free button. It cost you $10. The $10 is for the channel, though. The button was free. Like the video if you like this video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The subscriber count is ticking up steadily, and I really like seeing that. We had the most views ever yesterday in a single day, which is pretty awesome. I mean, for me, 800 views is a lot of views. That's a lot of views. I mean, if you have 1 million viewers, that's pretty low, and I'd be pretty sad, but 800 views is a lot of views for me. So also please share it with your friends and family members, anyone you know who might be into White Zombie tournaments, White Zombie content, Beatles tournaments. We have one of those going too. Just let them know, let your friends know, anyone you know in your life who's a music fiend, tell them, hey, check this thing out. It's great for music fiends. Comment down below with which of these 2 songs you would have chosen if you were in the hot seat today. That is all the White Zombie action I've got for the day. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Have a great night, a fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Bye. Paradise Football and Red